Catholic League Spotlight. Perhaps the hottest team in our area joins us in studio. St. John's basketball. We have head coach Mike Schoen. We have Ethan James, and we have Race Kowalcyzk. Gentlemen, thank you so much for taking the time.
Thanks for having us.
6 straight wins. It's hard to find a team playing with as much confidence as you guys are. You guys only lost back-to-back games one time this season, but Coach, I'll start with you. At what point did you think this team started to catch its stride?
Yeah, I think probably during that stretch, I think we lost the back-to-back. We had a team meeting, and we just kind of tried to simplify and make sure we weren't getting caught up in the big picture. And I think we really just kind of emphasized, like, those games that we lost were one-possession games, one way or the other, and not kind of getting caught up in maybe the outcome, but maybe just the little things that we can do to be on the right side of those games. And, it's kind of been our mantra throughout the rest of the way. It was like one more possession, making sure everything's important, from making sure our locker room's cleaner to, finishing possessions and things like that. So it wasn't anything revolutionary, but I do think that it was a good kind of a come-together meeting where we were able to, figure some things out.
And I think you guys really caught everybody's eye in the CHSL tournament. You guys, first Toledo team to win it all. Race, I remember we were talking after the first round matchup. You said, it's cool to be the first Toledo team to advance, but we want to win it all. What did that do for the confidence of this team and just the mindset of this team going forward?
Oh, it helped it immensely. Just continuing to have that huge jump of winning the tournament, going into the state tournament, helped so much. And like Coach Schoen said, I said in the post game on Friday that it was like a state championship game on Friday, so it was a big jump going in the tournament.
And Ethan, just going into that championship matchup, DCC, last time you guys played, 9-point loss. It was a big defensive matchup. We saw it here on BCSN. What was the difference the second time around in the tournament for you guys to pull out the win?
I think it's just us having a better start. Like, I feel like the beginning of our season, we weren't having the best of starts and we were starting off a little slow. But I feel like as we fixed that, we kind of started to gel better and just play better as a unit.
And then the game against St. Edward on Friday, perhaps the biggest game of the night on paper at least, but you guys controlled that. I know they started to make a run late, but you guys controlled that wire to wire just about. How did your pace, your height play into the way you guys were able to come out against one of, if not the best team in Cleveland, Coach?
I thought, like Ethan said, I thought we started strong. I thought we were prepared, we were confident. Obviously, you get, like that CHSL tournament. I mean, winning that thing obviously builds confidence, and we played confident. I thought we really defended, and I think the one thing that gets lost maybe in when we're playing better is I think we're defending better and we're rebounding better. And at first half, we said all week a worthy adversary, and I think we had a healthy respect for them, and because of that, I think we played with great urgency, and we were able to share the ball on the offensive end and kind of show what we can do on the offensive end of the floor, but we were very sharp defensively.
And I know there's so much season to go, but winning the Catholic League, we can sit here for hours thinking about all the talent that has gone through that type of league, both the schools here in Toledo and up in Detroit. But, Race, how do you guys remain level-headed after a win like that to carry you through tournament time starting next week?
Just Coach Schoen, honestly. He's not going to let us get too high and mighty. So we're going to continue to just be humble and hungry and keep working.
And I know the last time you guys were in the Final Four, 2023, it was your freshman year. Ethan, you were kind of waiting for your turn and watching that team do great things. But, Coach, what are the similarities you see in that team and this team that could potentially make a similar run?
We actually talked a little bit about that in that meeting, our team meeting we had. And, this team is different. Every team's different, right? I thought we had great leadership from that team. We had great resolve and togetherness. And I think we're getting to that point. We're not a finished product by any stretch. I still yet to think we've put 4 quarters of our best basketball together, which is a good thing. But I think we're starting to play more together like that team. We're playing with a little more conviction and leadership and a collective. Sometimes you just can tell with a look in the eye of guys. We just kind of have had that look, which is a good thing. But again, now you get to this point, it's win or go home at all times, so you have to be on at all times.
Ethan, to that point, what does the best 4 quarters of St. John's basketball look like?
I think it's when we're just playing as a team, talking and just playing defense, rebounding too, and winning the extra ones. Coach always talks about one more, so I think it's when we're giving our best effort and just playing as a team.
Coach Schoen, you mentioned there's a look in the eyes of this team. This will be my final question, but Division II is loaded. I don't want to look too far ahead, but you think about Lima Senior, St. Francis, Westerville North, you guys, Winton Woods. It's a loaded division. But when you look into the eyes of this team, what gives you confidence that the Titans can make a deep run?
Well, I think we have experience. I think we have a lot of guys that can impact the game on both ends of the floor. We have length. I think we've played a very challenging schedule, so I think given all those things, we're very confident going into it. But also knowing that the most important thing for us is to have a really good day of practice tomorrow, not making it too complicated, just continuing to try to get better, challenge ourselves, stay humble, like Ray said, and keep working at it. Because we know it is a fickle thing, and one possession here, one possession there. Keep making the main thing, and keep doing what we're doing on a daily basis.
St. John's basketball, 6 straight wins, looking for a first Final Four appearance since 2023, and what a group it is. Coach Mike Schoen, Ethan James, Race Kowalcyzk joining us here in studio for the Catholic League Spotlight. Gentlemen, thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you.
Thank you.